I have to ask anybody that's involved in wrestling and passionate about wrestling. I've covered 2 Olympics, and I know what it means to those guys at that level. I know what it means to people in Western Pennsylvania. How much did it mean to you, just as a wrestling person, that the IOC and the Olympic committees were able to come together and keep wrestling where it belongs?
Well, it's definitely important. I mean, anytime you're looking at losing your sport from the Olympics, it's pretty scary. You know?
Especially this sport.
Yeah, I mean,
we're talking about the original
right,
sport.
one of the original sports of the Olympic Games. So, I mean, anytime you're looking at that, it's scary, but I think the rules being tweaked, there's some new leadership at the top, which they've got some different approach. So, you know, I think it's good. You know, we're excited where we are from a rules standpoint, and hopefully we can adapt some of it.
Now, what does that mean for people? Because I know when I was in London, I heard a lot about just being more aggressive, having the points and the scoring be more visible, and understandable to the casual fan.
Yeah, just trying to. I mean, they got a 2-point takedown, which now is, you know, it used to be a 1, so you're seeing more points on the board. You know, and also keeping guys in the center, where if you step out, you lose a point for stepping out of bounds. So there's some things that just, I think, scoring-wise, it's been a little bit more exciting. The top position is if you don't turn a guy, you come back to your feet. So that's something that keeps action going and fan interest. And
easy to explain. So you could even hear the crowd here. They were chanting out 2, 2, 2
right
when they wanted the official to call for the takedown.
Yeah, and I went to the World Championships in Vegas, and it was great. The exciting, the action was awesome, and I mean, we were fortunate. We had a 19-year-old world champ. So our USA team is good, and they got a lot of good people. And
I tell people all the time, of all the sports that I've covered, I've never covered anything like a U.S. Olympic wrestling trial. I'm not talking about the Olympics themselves, but the wrestling trials, when you see the wrestlers put their shoes down on the mat and people crying everywhere. There's nothing to compare to it, is there?
Yeah, well, a lot of time that's when you're, you know, coming to the end. You know, you're 28, 29 years old, and
they know it.
Yeah, you're wrapping up, and that's kind of your last dance, so to speak.
As a younger wrestler, when the Olympics made the decision, first of all, to throw it out, and then to bring it back in, how much did that affect you? I mean, and that's not to say that every wrestler thinks they're going to end up in the Olympics, but at the same time, there's a validity that comes with it, isn't there?
Yeah, you definitely like to look at the bigger goals in the end and want to be Olympic champion and all that, but it didn't really affect me that much because I deep down knew that it was going to stay, and it was one of the first real sports. You know, I deep down knew it was going to come back around, and it would still be in the Olympics.
Sense.
Yeah, so I didn't really worry about it. And, you know, they say just to focus on what's in front of you, so that's what I'm trying to do, take it one match at a time and just keep looking forward and to looking forward at what's next, and just trying to stay positive and keep doing my job and being a part of a good team. So,
Dom, thank you. Appreciate it. Best of luck.